There comes a moment in every man's life when he finally understands something life-changing. You cannot force effort. You cannot beg for priority. You cannot convince someone to value you. And, ironically, the moment you stop trying to prove your worth, the moment you stop chasing, the moment you stop begging for the bare minimum, she suddenly sees you differently. She starts prioritizing you. She starts feeling your absence more than your presence. Why? Because a man who doesn't beg is a man who knows his value. And here's what transforms the way she treats you. 1. You remove the comfort of being taken for granted. When you beg for effort, you silently tell her, "My time is cheap. My attention is unlimited. My emotions are available on demand." But the moment you stop begging, the moment you pull your energy back, she feels a shift. For the first time, she realizes, you weren't needy. I was simply spoiled by your consistency. In Stoicism, there's a principle. People value what is rare, not what is constant. When your attention becomes rare, its value rises. And suddenly, she starts giving effort she never gave before. 2. You show strength. Without saying a word, a man who begs looks weak. A man who steps back looks powerful. Because silence isn't indifference, it's self-respect. You don't demand effort. You demonstrate your standards. You don't explain your disappointment. You show it through your actions. You don't argue for your place in her life. You let her decide if she wants to keep it. And women deeply respect a man who is strong enough to walk away from disrespect without causing chaos. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes stronger when it refuses what weakens it." Your silence becomes strength, and she feels it. 3. You trigger her instinct to reciprocate. When you keep giving without receiving, she gets comfortable. But when you stop giving blindly, something wakes up inside her. She begins to wonder, did he lose interest? Did another woman capture his attention? Did he finally realize he deserves better? This curiosity turns into effort. This effort turns into consistency. This consistency turns into priority. Women don't prioritize the man who is always available. They prioritize the man they are afraid to lose. Stoicism teaches, withdraw approval, and people reveal their real selves. When your energy is no longer guaranteed, she must decide whether you matter. And the truth is, you always did. She just never felt the risk of losing you. 4. You become a man with standards, not desperation. A man who begs accepts anything. A man with standards demands alignment. And standards change everything. When she sees you, no longer tolerate. One word replies: inconsistent affection, last-minute behavior, lack of interest, lack of effort, lack of respect. She realizes you're not like the others. You're not waiting around hoping she'll change. You're not dependent on her attention. You're not emotionally starving for validation. You become the man she respects because you respect yourself. Epictetus reminded us, you attract what you allow. And when you stop allowing bare minimum behavior, you naturally attract a higher version of her. When you no longer beg, you create space. Space for her to step up. Space for her to reflect. Space for her to feel the loss. Space for you to regain your strength. And in that space, something unexpected happens. She starts giving effort. She starts chasing. She starts valuing. She starts prioritizing. Not because you forced her to, but because you stopped forcing yourself to accept less. A woman respects a man who respects himself.